Number 3, it's saying solve the equation. We have been given this equation given by 2x minus 5 inside the brackets. Then we have got x plus 3 in brackets as well is equal to 0. Okay? So we have been given this equation. In fact, this equation, it came from, it was generated from a quadratic equation. Okay? So this one just came from a quadratic equation. After finding out the factors of that quadratic equation, these are the factors. These are the factors of that particular quadratic equation. From this equation was derived. Okay? So in this case, one is simple. What they are simply asking you to do is to find the two roots of what? X. The two roots of what? X. Okay? So what you are going to do, this one is simple. You just say 2x minus 5. This one equated to 0. Then x plus 3 equated to 0 as well. Then find the value of what? X. So 2x minus 5 is equal to 0. Okay? Or this one, x plus 3 is equal to 0 as well. Okay? Then at this level, we are going to correct like terms. Okay? So we are going to say 2x is equal to 0. When you transpose this negative 5 on the other side, it's going to become a positive what? Positive 5. Okay? Even this side, you do the same. You say x remains this side is equal to 0. When you transpose this positive 3 on the other side, it becomes what? Negative 3. Okay, then you say 2x is equal to 0 plus 5, you obtain 5. Okay, then for us to remain with x this side, divide both sides by the coefficient of what? X, which is 2. So you say over 2, even this side over what? 2. So these two are going to go. X is equal to 2 into 5, it's 2.5. Or 2 into 5 is what? It's 2. Remainder 1 over what? Over 5. Okay? This one or this one. Then on the other side, you also need to find the other root of x. So you say x is equal to 0 minus 3. You obtain negative 3. Okay? So therefore, x is equal to 2.5 or x is equal to negative 3. Now, okay, so these are the answers. These are the answers. Or, now what you can do is, in this case, I will say this equation, it was derived from a quadratic equation R. Okay? If we expand this equation, we expand and simplify. Okay, you realize you are going to come up with an equation from which this equation was derived from. Okay? Let me just show you this side. Okay? So I've been given 2x minus 5. Okay? In brackets. Then I've got x plus 3. In brackets is equal to 0. Okay? Yes, so let us expand this one. Okay? To come up with a quadratic equation. So 2 times x. So 2x times x. You obtain 2x squared. 2x squared. Okay? Then 2x times 3. You obtain positive 6x. Okay? Then negative 5 times x. You obtain negative 5x. Okay? Then negative 5 times positive 3. You obtain negative 15. Okay? It's equal to 0. Okay? Yes, so now we are going to simplify. Okay? We have expanded, let's simplify now. So we say you maintain 2x squared. Okay? Then 6x minus 5x. You obtain positive what? Positive x. Positive x. Then minus 15 is equal to what? Is equal to 0. So this is the quadratic equation from which this part came from. Okay? Now let me show you now. It does come up with this part. Okay? So what we are going to do is we are going to factorize, solve this equation by means of factorizing. Okay? How are we going to factorize? We are going to seek for the product the sum and the factors. Okay, yes. So now, how do you find the product? Finding the product, just multiply the first coefficient by the last number this side. So we just say 2 times negative 15. Okay, so we say 2 times negative 15. What do you get? You get what? You get negative 30. You get negative what? Negative 30. Okay? Then the sum. Let us find our sum. So our sum is the mean to what? The mean to number. Okay, the mean to coefficient. Okay? So in this case, it's 1. Our sum is what? It's 1. Okay? Yes. Then we're going to seek for the factors. Factors of 30. 2 factors of 30. 2 factors of 30. 2 factors of 30. So 30 has got a lot of factors. It has got 1, 2, 3, it has 5, 6, it has 12, sorry, not 12, but let's just say 15. Then it has what? It has 30. So these are some of the factors of 30. Yes, numbers can go into 30 without leaving a remainder. So now, out of these factors of 30, let us look at 2 factors whereby if we multiply these 2 factors, if we multiply the 2 factors, they should give us what? Negative what? Negative 30. And if we add the 2 factors, they should give us the sum, which is positive 1. Which numbers are those? Okay. So this one and this one, 6 and 5. 6 and what? 5. So let's say positive 6 times negative 5. What do you get? Positive 6 times negative 5. Okay, this one. So 6 times negative 5, you obtain what? You obtain negative 30. You see? Yes. Then, if you add these two, you say 6 plus negative what? Negative 5. What do you get? You're going to get the sum, which is what? 1. Okay? So you're going to say 6 positive times negative. So 6 minus 5, you obtain what? You obtain 1. So these are the 2 factors. Okay? Yes. Okay? So the factors are, since you have got x in between, you're going to say you have got 6x minus 5x. These are the factors. So we're going to put these factors in between where is x. Okay? So you say now 2x squared plus 6x minus 5x minus 15 is equal to what? 0. Are we moving together? Yes. Okay? Now, in this case, we're going to factorize by pairs. So with this pair and with this other pair listed. Okay? So in the first pair, what is common? Our common factor is 2 and x. Okay, so I've got 2x. Because 2 can go into 2 and it can go into 6. And you have got x. Then you open up the brackets. Okay? So 2x into 2x squared. The answer is x. Okay, then plus 2x into 6x is 3. Okay? You see? Then in this case, what is common? In this case, what is common is what? You have got, let's say, negative. Even 5. 5 can go into 5 and 15, is it? So 5 is common as well. Okay? Then you open up the brackets now. You open up the brackets to do this. Okay? You see? Then you say 5 into 5 is what? It's 1. 1 times x, it's x. Okay? Then negative into negative is positive. Okay? 5 into 15 is 3. Okay? Then what you're going to do is you're going to come up with 2 brackets or 2 pairs. One is going to be made up of what is outside. One is going to be made up of what is what? Outside. So I've got 2x this one. You say 2x minus 5. Minus 5. Okay? Yes. Then you have got these two, just get 1. You have got x plus 3 equals what? 0. Okay? So this one is what you have been told to solve as an equation. This one. Take note. So I was just showing you, okay, where this one came from. Okay? So this one, it came from this quadratic equation. Okay? Yes. But during the final exam, this is just what you are expected to do. Okay? Just find the roots of what? X the two roots of x. Okay? So we are done. Okay?